never ready.
So, Patrick, how are you feeling about the first game of the regular season?
Yeah, look, I think it's been a long pre-season, as we have, but I think everyone's generally excited to get everything started, and looking forward to the challenge ahead.
Any major injuries or issues this week? Anyone missing out?
Besides Daniel being suspended, everyone is available for selection, so we'll train obviously today, and we'll start selecting the team pretty much after training or for tomorrow.
And Jason and Nishan, are you hoping you have both fit to go, or will you ease them in? How do you plan to?
No, look, I think it's part and parcel with international players these days. As great it is representing the country, also you have to represent the club. And look, we've got something in place for them, but they should be available for selection for tomorrow.
Did it give everyone a bit of a boost? Because I don't know too many people were expecting those guys to get this call up and then to do so well.
Yeah, look, I think it's a great thing for the club that we have players coming through. But I think for them, I think Jason has been out of the system for a long time, and Nish being called up for the first time. So look, I think it's a proud moment for them and their families. But it's great to see our players representing our country.
Were you a punch in the air when Nish put that one in the top corner, mate?
Yeah, I was. Look, look, for me, it's just I was really happy with him getting a chance. And obviously Jason, it would have been nice to get to see Daniel as well, get some minutes. But in the day, I'm not the coach. But look, I think it was a proud moment for us as a whole that 3 of our players were in the national team setup.
Is that something you'd like to see more? See 3, 4 more victory guys in regularly for the Socceroos?
Look, I think it's a great thing as long as it doesn't interrupt our season and stuff, as it's obviously been done in the past. But look, the fact that is we have 3, which is great. If there's more, fantastic. I don't make those decisions, but all I can do is train the players as hard as I can, and then hopefully put him in selection with Tony.
With Santos, the Brazilian, is he a chance for this week, or are you still easing him in a bit?
No, he could be available. Again, we'll see how he goes sort of today, but he's coming fine. And again, we'll make those sort of decisions later today.
I know it's so early in the season.
Sure.
Have you had a chance to scout anyone yet, or look at Central Coast, or how they might have changed from?
Yeah. Look, obviously that they've lost a few players, but they've also brought some players in. Look, as we know that they are current A-League champions, so we know it's going to be a tough test. But for us, it's just worrying about ourselves.
And there's some significant changes from last year for you guys
Right.
too, like with goalkeeper, with us. So who do you hope to have in goals this week, and who are you sort of looking at for some of the other spots?
Yeah, look, I think the one thing that I've always said is I think competition is healthy. And again, everyone's had a good pre-season. So again, I think once today is done, we can sit back and then decide what we think is the best going into tomorrow's game.
And Central Coast, they were so attacking in the past few years, so many different threats. How do you prepare a defence for the ways they come at you?
Yeah, I think it's just preparing a team collectively. Again, we know it's a difficult task, but I think for us it's just worrying about ourselves and the way we play our game.
And your Socceroos lads, are they coming back to Melbourne to meet you, or are you meeting them over there?
They're already in Terrigal, so we decided that they would go there, get the extra sort of days rest instead of coming back, then flying to Sydney and then going to Terrigal. So look, they're going to meet us in Terrigal. I think they've got their rest. They'll have a program today, and we'll see if they're available for selection tomorrow.
And the season, the league as a whole, there's been so much change. All the budget stuff, lots of players coming and going. But how do you get a handle on what the league's like? Who's strong, who's not, or all the different?
Look, one thing I will say is obviously I was away for a bit, so I wasn't sort of understand too much. But since I've been back, look, I think everyone's equal. That's where I go with it. As you said, there's been cost cutting, and but I think it just brings everyone closer together. So, look, is it a good thing for the league? Is it a bad thing for the league? We are able to produce maybe younger players just due to the costs and of the cutting and the way the league's at the moment. But for me, my main worries and main concern and main ambition is just worry about the club and the way we go about things and look after our players and our club to do the best we can.
I suppose that is the thing, isn't it? Sometimes always young guys in these leagues just pop up, don't they?
Correct. Everyone will get a chance some way or somehow, just due to the current climate of the game. I think it's a good thing, not necessarily a bad thing. So if we can keep doing that, and you never know who comes up or who pops out of sort of a youth team. I think it's just great for the game, but again, my concern is just the club and our team.